It's a story that's new at 5. We have learned the names of the 4 people arrested at DIA, 3 of them for trying to get through security without boarding passes and identification. We sent 7 News reporter Dale Cedars to track them down in order to find out why.
These 4 people, Humberto Arangoron, Catherine Buersdorf, Larry Johnston, and John Hurley, all face charges of disturbance and interference for causing quite a scene at Denver International Airport. Police say the 3 men tried to escort Buersdorf through security without boarding passes or identification. We first tried to track down Hurley at his condo in Denver. This is Dale Cedars calling from 7 News. Do you have some time to maybe sit down with us and chat about...
I'm not interested at all.
We then headed to Littleton.
What's your initial reaction when you hear that this was your neighbor?
I'm completely shocked.
And we were too, when Arangoron pulled up next to us, blocking us in our car, telling us we'd better not come to his house. The entire time, someone who looked like Hurley videotaped the confrontation.
And this is most definitely the wrong time to be challenging, our security measures.
Denver police tell us the 4 may have been trying to stage some kind of protest. We went to Buersdorf House in Parker for more answers, but no one was home. Neighbors tell us she lives with her parents. And a source tells 7 News that Buersdorf gave screeners a letter objecting to the full-body scanners, demanding to be let through without any photographs taken. Her Facebook and MySpace page says she studied aerospace engineering and worked on defense contracts at Boeing. Now, sources also tell us that the woman demanded payment in gold if her demands were not met. Now, a 5th person videotaped this entire ordeal, but Denver police tell us they did not have probable cause to arrest him because he stopped videotaping when they asked him to. Reporting live in the newsroom, Dale Cedars, 7 News.
All right, Dale, thanks very much.
First of all, sir, I need you to stop filming our security area. I'm just doing traffic. By law, the feds do not allow you guys to film the security area. So I'm asking you politely to cut the camera off and not film the security. Yeah, I'm just doing a school project. I have no problem with that, but you cannot film the security area. So I'm asking you nicely, so I'll be on that, sir. Do you have a driver's license on you? I don't have any idea. I don't have any idea whatsoever? Okay, can you give me your name, please? Why do you need my name, sir? Because I'm asking you for your information. Yeah, I do not consent giving you my name. The airport doesn't allow the screening area to be filmed. So I came and told you that. I explained that to you nicely in the correct way, in the proper way. I wasn't rude to you, whatever. But you're still continuing to film the screening area. Because I'm in a public place, and I deserve to film my public place. You can film anywhere. They don't allow the screening area to be filmed. I don't understand why that's so hard for you. Why would you want to be disrespectful in that manner? You don't want to be disrespectful. I'm absolutely not being disrespectful at all. Okay, well, can I have your name, please? You don't need my name? There's no reason to need my name. Yes, sir?
Call me at 4196.
Hi, guys. I think the only thing that they're saying is that this area is only for people that are part of the clear thing, and if you guys would like to go through, you have to go through the other area.
Well, we've requested to speak with a TSA supervisor, and no one is coming out to speak with us.
Okay.
Well, can you speak to us out here so we're not blocking this thing here?
Yeah, let me find the exit over there.
We have a young lady here that needs to travel. Okay? She is willing to give you guys limited consent. Okay, she's willing to have her luggage x-rayed. She does not want to be molested, okay, by TSA or anyone else. And we are simply going to be her witnesses in case you guys harass her or anything. And we are also going to accompany her to her gate to make sure she gets there safely. And we would like you to escort her and us to the theater so she can be on her way. That's all.
You're the only one flying?
She's the one that's flying.
You have a boarding pass?
We are just simply going to accompany her and be her lawful witnesses, which we have a right to be.
Can you answer my questions? Do you have a boarding pass?
We are not traveling out of the airport. We're simply going to accompany her to her gate. That's all.
Do you have a demonstrated needs pass from your airline?
I'm giving you a demonstrated need. We are going to be her witness.
I don't have that authority.
Well, we have that authority to travel through the airport. Yes, that's the people we have a right to travel through.
I have no creds from you.
I have no.
This is a public throughway.
This whole
you have no authority over us here. We do not consent to this theater.
The public area stops at RTDC.
And you would physically stop us from traveling through here?
who is going to be barring us
I'm not
physically?
going to stop him. I'm just saying, if you want to come in, that's fine. But you need certain documents.
Yeah, well, if we're taking that as a no, that you're not going to cooperate with us.
Take that however you like.
So we are going to walk through your theater and allow her to travel. Yes, we are. Let's go.
Yeah, they said out here is a public area. There's nothing you can do.
If they try to breach, if they're part of the swimming pool, we're going to take action on this.
You guys need to go through the
No, we do not consent to this theater. We're not consenting to anyone's authority here.
We're accompanying her.
We are accompanying this young lady as her lawful guardians and witnesses to ensure her safe passage. You cannot bar us. We are enacting our natural rights.
Hang on, guys. Can you just hang on a second?
My sergeant is coming down. Just wait, and you'll give him the piece of paper. And then we also have the
We're just
FBI.
trying to travel in peace here. That's all we're doing.
We'll give this to the FBI as well. FBI is coming. This is federal. Okay?
I believe I'm going to go ahead and enact my fee schedule. I feel like this is detainment. I'm going to go ahead and start charging you guys my fee schedule.
I'm here as well as everybody else is here to make sure that your constitutional rights are enforced.
Yes.
That they're in effect, right?
Well, more than constitutional rights. Our people
Yes,
rights.
far more.
And to keep the peace and to enforce criminal laws, okay?
Yes.
We also have the TSA, which is the federal agency and all that other stuff.
We cannot operate without our consent.
Okay, so
They know that.
They have a guy that's coming down from the FBI that is more versed on the federal part of that, and then you have the TSA supervisor here. So
Okay, but because you guys are here under state jurisdiction,
Yeah, I understand.
it's your authority and your position to protect our rights, not their rights. They're actually a foreign entity from Washington, D.C., and they know that. Okay? And they can only operate here under consent. Without our consent, they cannot do anything.
The FBI is on its way out of
I need you to look at this, please.
Okay, what is this, sir?
We have a lady here that's trying to travel in peace. She's willing to consent partially to the security. She just does not want to be molested, touched, or anything like that. I don't think she's being unreasonable by requesting that. And I think you guys, your duty would be
This is a
to walk her
TSA
through.
operation here. The FBI is here, so you can talk to the FBI.
Doing this for you for your family.
So how can we help you guys out?
You need to escort us right through this.
Escort us through.
This
She needs to.
nice lady-
You can educate
All
the
right,
plane.
I'm just trying to figure this out. So
I'm partially consenting.
okay, so have you gone through the line? I guess that's the only thing. There's a line in process. So I think the only problem we have up till now is that you guys hadn't. Well, you came through the line kind of cut, right? Which interferes with the operation.
But it's not against the law, and we're not harming anyone by doing so.
Well, I think the deal that they have with that is that it's called interfering with the operation.
Okay.
Well, we don't want to interfere.
Right.
We requested for someone to escort her through so that there would be, no problems, no worries, no anything, because she's doing it a little different than everyone else. She's giving you a partial consent.
I know. That's great. We're just making sure our friend Katie gets a safe passage to her flight. That's just all it is. Oh, the woman in the block? Yep.
It's not such a public place, but they're interfering right now with the screening process.
Take a look at it.
Okay.
Well, they're molested and radiated every single day. Okay, so that's the issue. Absolutely. Okay. submit to metal detector, drug dogs, whatever they want, but just not the radiation or the molestation.
Okay, let's have you go through the process again, so that they can't say that she's not.
We're going to start arresting, interfering with the screening process.
If there's a better way to do this, then is it a safer way? Or is it just personal rights here that I don't need to submit to any screening or anything like that?
No, absolutely not. You're going to submit to the screening. I already told you, the metal detectors and the drug dogs. As long as they prove that we don't have weapons or drugs on us, that's all they need to prove, right?
Okay, she's going to go through.
I'd like to advise you, you will be recorded and you will be used in a court of law.
I'm advising you that you are interfering with the screening process. Okay?
It's unlawful to do so.
You are interfering with the screening process. I'm going to tell you, you have to leave now or you will be arrested for interference.
We're going to accompany her through the whole theater from the beginning to the end. And at that point, if they want to stop us and violate our rights, then that's their choice.
All right, we'll go back to the beginning and we'll run through the process.
You can't come through here unless you have a ticket.
And we'll need that document again, Mr.
We get names for everyone.
FBI, we are going to request that we have this again, please, sir.
Nice day, dude. I hope you guys get some stuff changed.
Absolutely. Because I'll tell you, man, I've got grandkids, and no one wants to see them.
Absolutely not.
Have to go through stuff like that.
And we're taught to tell our kids to not let strangers touch them.
Right.
Yet we make it a policy to have strangers touching our children. So, yeah, we're just out here, filming. It's our right to film.
Excuse me, sir, may we have our legal document, please? You've read it, you understand what the document is, sir? We need that legal document, sir. Mr. You are illegally absconding with our legal document. I hope you understand.
Well, like I said, if you guys can get some changes done, awesome.
You have been advised, sir, legally, that you are breaking the law. By taking our legal document, you are giving me consent that I may follow you to wherever you take that, sir. By refusing to return that document, you are giving me consent to follow you so I may make sure that our property is taken care of. We know our rights. You need to return that document, sir. That is in your hand right there. That is not your property. I will be accompanying this gentleman. He has our product right here. This is our property. Sir, you cannot bar me legally. You cannot bar me. Do not harm me.
Sir?
Sir, we must have our document back, sir.
Sir, do you have a Denver International Airport security badge?
I do not, but you do not have the right to take that. You do not have the right, sir, to take that vehicle, and you do not have the right to touch me either. That is our document, sir. We need that document. You have no right to take that document. That is a legal binding document and has been notarized. You have no right to do that. Sir, are you detaining me, sir? Are you detaining me illegally? Yep. What law have I broken? What am I charged with, sir? Let me turn this off.
Yep, put it down.
What law am I being charged with, sir? What law am I being charged with? What law have I broken, sir? You need to tell me this. I know my rights very well.
Well, I'm glad to know your rights.
Yes, sir. I should not be detained. There's no legal course to detain me.
I'm with her.
have the right.
I'm with her. I need to speak
I'm telling you that you need to show that before you can enter this area. If not, you're interfering with this, and we're going to...
I'm not interfering with this. We're her lawful witnesses, and she has the right. What happened to my friend? What happened to my friend? She's traveling. She's traveling. She has to take it. I do not consent to you.
I'm an accident. You also have the right to remain silent. Anything you say or do will be used against you.
You're violating my rights
our natural rights. You are violating our natural rights. I will be.
You're doing this without authority. You're doing this without consent, sir. Just so you know.
Do not consent. I do not consent. I do not consent.
We are not consenting.
We are not consenting to any of this. You are totally invading my privacy. We do not consent to any search whatsoever.
Okay,
you're molesting me. I'm now being molested and completely violated. There's no lawful justification for this whatsoever.
Looks like they're taking them away, guys. There goes our freedoms, folks.
Though it is clearly evident that there was no real disruption in the screening process, and multiple news agencies reported the same, the charges were interference and disturbing the peace. After a couple hours separated into 2 concrete holding cells, Katie B by herself, we were then shackled at the ankles, packed into separate compartments of a metal transport wagon, and driven back to Denver. Confined and held in separate cells at the van-sized Simonette Detention Center, each person was individually questioned by the Federal Anti-Terror Task Force and Homeland Security. After a day or two, most of us had bonded out. However, one unlucky fellow spent 3 days and 2 nights incarcerated. A few months and 3 preliminary hearings later, the TSA decided to also add the charge of trespassing. Of course, all charges were dropped against Katie B. However, almost a year later, and without a hearing, TSA is now demanding $10,000. Kind of like the mob. Yeah, if you pays us the money, we won't break your fingers, eh? Something of note. Many of the recording devices were left on while being processed by DPD. Here's just one clip of interest.
Okay, wait a minute. Just tell me. Just tell me you don't want to rest. Well, I'm going to get up to the disturbance. He's in the cell over here. Okay.
Paperwork, what's Brian tell
you? Didn't see it. Yeah, I told you just need a pain right now. Yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, make sure you tell us that. Yeah, first of all, go, of course. Just need pain for investigation. Yeah, do arrest. Yeah, that's what I just told right now. Yeah, so take him out.